Happy Monday, everybody, and welcome back to the Hermitcraft server for another stream on a Monday stream, a Monday 6 p.m. my time stream. The first time I've ever streamed at 6 p.m. on a Monday. I'm usually having dinner at 6 p.m. on a Monday, but today I had my dinner at 5 p.m. and now we're streaming at 6 p.m. Yes, it's called time management, people. Can you believe it? Wait, I got out of the chair. There we go. We're back in the room. Anyway, welcome, guys. Trying out a new time slot at the moment. See how we do with this the 6 p.m. time slot this week. Mostly because I'm trying to find a spot where we can slide in to the DMs of the... Hold on, I just noticed my notification thing is messed up. Dang it. Did I move it? Oh, that's so annoying. I must have moved it by mistake. Anyway, yes, just trying to find a spot where we're not clashing too much with other hermits. And, oh, this thing is not in the middle. Do you guys see this? The notification thing's not in the center of the screen. Oh, this is the most unprofessional start to a stream that I've ever seen. Goodness gracious. Moving overlays within the first 1 minute of the stream. Good lord. Anyway, so yes, trying to find a spot where we don't interfere too much with other hermits. So usually in my afternoon time, so between 1 p.m. and 6 p.m., my time, UK time, there's quite a few people streaming, like Pearl is streaming. I think Iskal sometimes streams, False streams, Joe streams. There's quite a few. And then from like 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., there's a whole bunch of streamers also. Like Cleo, Impulse, Tango, Scar, Gem, amongst others. And so I sort of thought, well, 6 p.m. is a good spot because that's when the Brits or the UK or the Europe hermits go to eat, right? And if I just eat a little bit earlier, then maybe we won't end up clashing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the strategy, people. This is a high-level streamer strats coming through. Speaking of high-level streamer strats, Pearl, I've just been talking about you. Well, not about you specifically, but more about a rejigification of my own stream times. Last week, I tried to stream during my afternoons, and that ended up clashing with Pearl a couple times, which isn't ideal. So this week I'm trying to stream a little bit earlier. So at the moment I'm streaming 6 p.m. my time, which is right after Pearl, basically. It's right after Pearl, and then just before the next rush. So the next rush is in 2 hours' time, which is going to be Tango, Impulse, Skiz, Scar, Cleo, etc., Gem, etc., etc. And there seems to be like there seems to be a space in between that is unfilled at the moment. So we're going to try this. It does mean that I have to eat earlier, though. I have to eat dinner at 5. And I'm probably going to be super hungry at the end of the stream, which is not going to be ideal. But it's fine. We see how it goes. Pearl, thank you for the lovely raid. And welcome to everybody who is joining us. Guys, we're on a mission today. On a proper mission, as the Australians would say. Or at least... saying the word proper feels kind of Australian. I don't know if it is Australian, but it feels Australian. We're on a proper mission. Wait, that's actually more British than Australian. What am I even talking about, people? Jeez. Anyway, we're on a serious mission today. Because not this very morning, I started something. Hold on, Pearl sent us a message here. Impulse usually goes live 1 hour before I end, so a little overlap. If it's any consolation, I only stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, though. It's Tuesday, Thursday, okay. Yep. It's very, very difficult to find open slots to stream here on Twitch, but we're doing our best. Us hermits are working together to try and put together a proper string of streaming for you guys so that you guys get to watch everybody as much as possible. You know what I mean? Anyway, check it out, right? This is what I have been working on today. It's the Granite Depot. This is kind of a spoiler, but whatever. It's not like it's a new build, right? It's just another one of these. This is the Diorite edition. which has had 0 sales, by the way. Oh, there's actually been some legitimate sales. These are not Iskall sales. These are legitimate sales. Guys, we sold some diorite. I am actually shocked. Like, legitimately shocked. I thought the only person that was going to buy diorite in Season 10 was going to be Iskall. But it looks like someone legitimately bought the diorite. It's Iskall's fault, though, that it's so expensive. Because it used to be a diamond for 2 stacks. And then Iskall bought me out and then forced me to go spend another 2 hours mining. So now it's more expensive. Now it's more expensive. Okay. Well, we only sold 3. So, you know. I put the fences here because this was actually a spawnable light source down here. These are spawn spots, and I wanted to make sure there's no spawn spots. Plus, like, I feel this is like an easier way to interact with the shop too, because now you can just run in. Before you would run straight past and then get squished by the door. Let me demonstrate. So before you would come here, and you'd maybe do this, right, and come in, and then you get squished, which was just a bad design. I'm gonna die. Just a bad design, basically. So the fence is, you know, I think a pretty good fix. Yeah, what kind of fool would kill himself in their own stinking shop? Don't answer that question, everyone. Anyway, so Diorite Depot's up and ready to rumbles, but it needs stock. I'm going to be selling the granite at a diamond per stack, which I think is fair. What do you guys think about the pricing? 1 diamond per stack. I think it's fair. Because actually, mining this stuff, the only way you can get granite... Wait, guys, can you craft granite? Question. Wait, can you craft granite? You can craft granite from diorite. And then you can craft diorite from cobblestone. Interesting. Well, the problem is the quartz is the roadblock, right? Gem! No capital letters tonight, guys. We shouted at Gem last time. You know? Small caps today. Sure. I'm streaming. That okay? Gem needs to do a bit. Guys, we're going to head over there for a bit with the Gem. By the way, thank you very much to everybody who's been coming in with some love for the stream. Thanks, friends. Big shout out to all of the subs and resubs over here. Thank you to Quickster, to Fluffaluf, to Maybe It's May with the 2 months, Pacermum with the 11 months, Tier 2 support, Pacermum. Love you, baby. Thank you very much. Janinius is here with the 57 months. Guys, get the camel out for all of this. CRD is back at it with a Tier 3 5 months. CRD Tier 3 love. Thank you very much, CRD. Appreciate it. After watching your content for 4 years, it's nice to be able to be in a position to give back. Thank you, CRD. Very kind of you. Went to 83 with the 7 months. Cookie Dough Mafia here with the 3 months. Jen Bear's here with the 14 months. And Claire Bear here with the 9 months. Coco the Panda's here with 2 months. Arctic Fox here with 3. Lulu Nonos with the 6 months. And Silver Gatormon with the 8 months. And Angel here with the 2 subs. Avon Rocks is here with the 16 months too. Thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate it. Alice Night Sky, thank you for the biddies. Safaru, thank you for the biddies. The Mama Cat, thank you for the biddies. Appreciate you. And I just want to say a special thank you to Lexi for a do not read off camera a couple days ago. Thank you very much, Lexi. I really appreciate your support and the very kind message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've done some research and I like what I see, Lexi. Thank you. Yo, CRD, thanks for all the love. Also, of course, you're amazing. Thanks for the 5 a.m. stream. It's 5 a.m. for you, CRD. Why are you not sleeping? My goodness. But you're right there. Okay, guys, we need to head over to Gem. I'm going to mute you guys for a second, okay? Because I think Gem wants to make a video or something. So let's head over to the Jemima. The Jemimate. Can we start calling Gem Jemimate? This is like this is a better name, is it not? A Jemimate? Jemimate? Wait, Jemimate is even better. Can we sleep? Okay. Okay, we're going to sleep too. Jemimate is even better. Okay, let's see if she notices. I'm going to call her Jemimate. I'm going to get unalived. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, that goes without saying. That goes without saying. We are going to get wrecked, but it's fine. I'm here for it. Shall we take the bed with us? Also, I should probably drop off all of these shulk boxes. It's just, you know, we're going to get deaded. So let's just remove stuff here. We'll come and collect everything again afterwards. Okay, over to the beach of death for the inevitable Jumamate destruction. I mean, I'm not sure what's happening. It might be revenge for the fish slap death. Revenge might be in the cards. But here we go, friends. Here we go. Let's see what Jumamate's up to. What she needs from us. Jumamate!
Hi, Ren. It's a very special day. Oh, I hear myself.
Hi, Jumamate. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
It's a very special day here on the beach. I need you to take these, please.
I see this. This is a... Wait a minute.
Thank you. And now, can you just spread those out along that carpet there?
Da, 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 da,
Thank
da, da,
you. Yes.
da,
This is perfect. Yeah, now go stand by the groom, please.
da, 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 da,
Yes.
da, da.
I am this chicken's father.
Okay. Sure.
I now pronounce you chicken and chicken. Wonderful. Thank you,
Yay,
Ren.
congratulations. Wait, I didn't get a chance to say, you know, you're supposed to do the bit where, like, if anybody has anything to say about this union.
No, you can't object.
Oh, no objections?
No, that was like old time weddings. They don't do that anymore. Ren.
Okay.
Come on.
Here comes the chicken, all dressed in feathers. Da, 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 da. Congratulations.
You may now kiss if you want to, chickens. I don't know if they consented to this.
It doesn't look like
I
it.
object.
You're not allowed.
I object.
You're not allowed.
Who forced this marriage upon these two chickens here? I
They
object.
wanted it.
When did they say that? Can they
This
say
is-
that?
This is the best time they've ever had.
How did you know? Did they kiss?
I can see it in
They
their
have
eyes.
not beaked yet, no.
Yeah, they haven't kissed yet, Jem. Oh, don't look!
Pearl wants
Don't
to see
look.
a chicken kiss.
Don't
There
make
you
it weird.
go. That's
Don't
cute.
make it weird. It's marriage, okay? You gotta have the kiss. But I
yeah.
objected. You're ignoring my objection.
What is your objection, Pearl?
Forced marriage. Forced marriage. Didn't want
You
it.
can't object. It already
Why not?
happened. It's too
Well,
late.
You didn't give me a chance.
Can't you see the rings on their feet
That's
bits?
not a thing.
No, I can't actually.
Nobody
It's a little
objects
too
to
small.
weddings, Pearl.
No.
Especially
I
not
did today.
chicken weddings. I mean, look at them. They're a beautiful couple.
Yeah, they're
Look,
happy.
Yeah.
They're having a
You've got a
beach
pickle.
wedding.
Well, if you've got a pickle, let it slide.
This is a dream come true for them, Pearl.
Well, if you got a pickle, I'll drop my objection.
You're the worst.
Where they're honeymooning, that's my question. Are they going away are they to a nice place, to a beach or something? I suppose they're already on
Don't
the
ask
beach.
your chicken where they're going to honeymoon, Ren.
This beach has got blood on it too. This is a weird place for a wedding.
This is a weird
Decapitated
place.
heads.
Period. End of
decorations.
sentence.
Let me guess. Mission Possible?
No. No.
Wait, if it's not
I'd-
part of Mission Possible, I'm concerned for your well-being. Are you
Jem,
doing
are
that?
you
You should
okay?
be concerned for my well-being anyways. I'm terraforming underwater for this episode. It's awful.
Are you okay, Jim?
Ooh, okay.
You want to talk?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm going to take these chickens
Yeah.
over here where they'll be happier.
Okay.
Needs a pickle therapist.
Congratulations. You're very happy chicken dad. Well done.
That was a very successful marriage.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Staying here?
Fantastic.
Who's
Are you
next?
leaving this here? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, right?
Sure, I'll marry you two guys. Come on, walk up the aisle, Pearl.
Pearl,
Ren, you stand there.
would you marry me?
Don't make me look bad if I say no.
You're not allowed to say no. That's
I'm not like, okay,
that's
this
outrageous.
is a no rejection seating
This
area.
is
okay,
taking a
right,
turn.
let's go.
I didn't
Okay.
ask
Okay,
for
let's go.
this.
Where's my flower girl, huh? Can I not have a flower girl?
I'll be the
Come
flower.
on.
Here
Around the
comes the
flowers.
Go
pearl.
back there. I'm your
all
father.
dressed
Hang
in
on,
Okay.
hold on.
carrots.
All right.
Ren, get up
The-
at the
Oh,
altar.
sorry. Sorry.
My God.
I don't know how to married.
Ren
come on
Prince,
now.
The flower girl and the cream all in one. Fine.
Okay, it's bride time. Come on.
Do I get to be
Jin-
walked down? I need
yeah.
my father. I need
Yeah,
my
come on.
handheld. Thank you.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
We need the flower llama. This would be a great flower llama occasion.
Yeah.
Here comes the pearl. All dressed in
Woo!
netherite.
This is weird.
This is
Okay,
very
say
weird.
your vows,
I mean,
please.
I already have a husband. I don't know what's happening here.
Wow, double marriage, dude.
Ah,
Yeah,
you know.
man.
I mean, it's 2024. It's fine.
That's called the fair, Ren. Okay, well, this is weird. I'm sorry. I'm walking out of this marriage. Sorry.
Jeb,
Okay,
this is the
I'm
worst
not there.
marriage of all time. I was been left at the altar.
I'm part of the
You
audience now.
proposed, and you already have a husband. What do you want from me? That's not my fault.
Well. Oh. What did I get punched for?
The splitting was over. It was better when it was chickens that couldn't talk.
That's true.
Yeah, okay.
That is true.
true.
It's less complicated. This got complicated fast.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys mind not
Just
saying
throw
anything
in
to
a doll
my
down here.
husband about this? This was, probably bad
Who's
for
your
me.
husband?
He's banished in the sky anyways. I'm not going to see him.
It's dark,
Oh,
yeah.
that husband.
Might end up in court, you know
That
what I mean?
husband. Do you have more husbands?
you might sue me for everything that I've got.
You might well do, Jem. We wouldn't know at this point.
I mean, that's a very
Anyway.
it's a personal question. I may have more husbands, I may not. I may have some
Oh, I
wives
heard
too.
you have
Who
one.
knows?
Personal question. What the heck?
I'm gonna walk away.
You guys
from
are
this
so
situation.
you guys are the weirdest human beings that I've ever known. Just so you know.
Literally just suggested we get married, Ren. You really can't talk, okay?
It was in the heat of the moment.
Think you're-
There was blood on the beach.
Right.
Two
okay.
chickens just got married. I mean, I was overwhelmed.
Well, I don't know
Thank
about you, but if
for
that's your
witnessing
go-to,
the marriage. That's really all I needed you for. Get you went all drama kids on me, both of you.
you go. But you also went with it, Jem. You're like, yeah, go get married.
Yeah.
I said no. You both were like, no, you can't say no. Not allowed to.
Well, you can't reject a proposal.
True.
Yes, you can.
You can, but like,
It's pretty rough though.
it's better to do it
know.
in private afterwards. Public.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree.
Right. Okay.
I agree.
Go over there for a second, Jem. Go over there for a
Just
second.
by text message,
Ren, Come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here, Ren.
What's up?
Come over here.
What's up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Hi.
I'm sorry, but no.
Is it because I have a beard?
Yes. Definitely.
What do you have
That's the
against
reason.
beards?
Wait, I don't have a beard.
Jem, you want to get married?
No.
Okay.
Good. Good talk.
Yeah, it was a great talk.
I mean, I got rejected for marriage because I have a beard and a husband. But mostly because I have a
That's pretty
beard.
rough. That's pretty rough, man.
That is rough.
It is. You should shave soon.
I can't.
It is.
My face
this-
grows. I can't help it.
Your beard is the same color as your gloves. Is this gloves or is this just hair?
Ew.
You know what? I can't unsee that now. I didn't notice
Not
that until
glove
now.
hair.
Hand hair. Like just
Ugh.
the hairy glove hand hair.
Well, no shame in that, mate.
That's a good
That's
point,
fine.
Jim. That's a good point. I need to go back to the drawing board on this, I think.
Oh boy.
Anyone got a razor?
No.
Probably somewhere.
Gem sword might work.
No. Use James' sword. My
And
head,
it shaves
head
up
ends
quite
up on
well.
one of
Here
these
you go.
pikes
Here's
again.
a razor.
Oh, thank
There
you.
you go. Right there.
Seriously? Not sorry.
There's been 17 days since blood spill.
Probably longer.
I mean... No! I'm... To be fair, I should have seen that one coming. I asked for that one, didn't I, guys? I walked straight into that one. Reset the counter, people. Reset the counter. By the way, anything but sorting, as usual. Liberate Can, thanks for the 2 months in a row. Welcome back. Dr. Smiley here with the 7 months. Thank you very much, Dr. Smiley. Monotase here with the 5 months too. Guys, thank you for all the love kicking off this evening stream. Thank you, guys. Days without death, 0. Shenanigans, we're supposed to be getting stinking granite, people. What has this stream become? Honestly. For the love of all that is holy. I even brought a bed with me, and I did not... I mean, when we got there, we were told to marry 2 chickens. So, I mean, you know. Definitely one of the weirdest 10 minutes I've ever experienced on the Hermitcraft server, by the way. I'm glad you guys were here for it. Till death. Yes, indeed, soggy nuggets.
Yeah.
Till death does us part, hey?
Yay! It's over! Woo!
Is that it?
Sorry.
Is that all my stuff? I'm sure there was more. You guys are the worst.
What?
Did we get it all, Prawn?
I think so. I was looking around.
I think that's it.
Well, you sound so sad now, Ren.
Well, you know, let's review. I was rejected at the altar, told that I was unmarriable because of my beard, and then killed. It's been rough.
It's amazing
Well-
that you still willingly visit.
True. I think you guys have my bed, though. Somebody's got my bed.
Oh, I've got your bed.
Thank you.
Do you need to talk to somebody, Ren?
I'm going to set
You doing
spawn in
okay
case I
there?
die again.
Why is this one chair wider than the rest of them?
That's a good observation and very annoying.
Because it is.
Ugh.
I don't suffer from whatever it is that you guys suffer from, where you have to have things perfect. I don't have that. I have chaos.
Well, it doesn't need to be perfect, but at least make multiple stick out, not just one.
Why?
What do you mean, why? This is weird.
What
Whole
difference
thing
does
earlier
it
was
possibly
weird. This
make?
is even worse.
What are you talking... Pearl,
Everything.
this is the special seat for Nana Myrtle. She needs extra room.
Pretty sure you were all for like the weird seat going before Ren. What the sudden change?
No,
up?
because Nana Myrtle's got like a oxygen tank and stuff. She needs needed another seat. So there you go.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay. I
makes
don't know who
perfect
Nana
sense.
Myrtle is, but I'll trust you.
She's with the chicken's grandmother, obviously.
Oh, okay. Makes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye now.
Yes. I think I might go too before something even weirder happens.
Yeah.
Jem,
Did
good
you
luck.
get all your rockets and everything?
I did, yeah, I got
did?
everything. Thank you. Good luck with the episode. I look forward to,
Yeah.
and I look forward to the future of the chickens. They're going to have a wonderful life together, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to end up as food, aren't they?
Well, they're gonna be tied to that post over there until someone gets sick of them.
Okay. All right, bye, Jim. Oh, goodness gracious. Was the sign changed? Shall we quickly check? Let's get the Giga bug out. We'll go have a look. Jem might be doing a bit of recording now, so let's not interfere. Let's have a quick look. Yep, days since blood spill 0. Excellent. I don't think we should ever go over to Jem again. Honestly. It's every time we go over there, we just die. It's outrageous.
Greasy the Goblin Sheared X 1000.
Thank you, Greasy G, for the 1,000 biddies and for triggering our TTS. Guys, if you want to get old Rosie talking, it's 1,000 bits or more or £10 and up. And that will get the old Rosie giving us a little text message. I put it up there at a limit so that we don't hear her all the time, but just a way to say thank you to those of you guys who want to support me like that. So thank you, Greasy G, for the biddies. No message, just some bits. Thanks, my friend. Guys, it is such a lovely day in England today. I cannot tell a lie. The rain, it's raining like really hard, but without any wind. So the rain is just coming straight down in big rain globules. You know what I'm saying? You know, like that big rain that if you stand under it and you look up to the sky, like it almost, it doesn't sting your face, but it hits your face with some velocity. And it's so beautiful. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can hear the rain outside of my office right now, and it's really nice. So I am chin-chillin', people. Now, listen. Before we were interrupted by the chicken wedding, by the way, without doubt, the weirdest start to a stream of all time. Can we just confirm for one moment that that was the weirdest start to a stream in the last 10 years? Ever since I've been streaming for like 12 years. That was weird. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. Mignon, thank you for the 7 months in a row, by the way. And Zirak is here with the 21 months. You know what, guys? So much support coming in tonight. Let's get the freaking camel out for a bit. Also, Pine Spruce is here with some bitties. Have some more bitties for the pain of what happened. Thank you. Yo, Greasy G. Greasy G. Thanks again. Also, Alice Night Sky, thank you for the biddies too. Guys, thank you so much. Okay, let's get busy. We've got work to do. I have got a strategy that I would like to employ this evening for gravel collecting. Now, we just reviewed and discovered that gravel is in fact craftable using diorite and... Hey, X! Using diorite and quartz. However, that means that you still need to collect the diorite or make the diorite. Diorite you can also make with cobblestone and quartz. But essentially, it ends up... Sorry, granite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm saying gravel? Sorry. Not stinking gravel, stinking granite. So basically, like, to make one granite, we would need to... Wait, how... Let me work out the maths. Maybe we can actually make a bunch of granite from our quartz reserves over at the Piglin Bartering Farm. Hold on. Let me do some mathematics. So, to make a diorite, right? It's two quartz to make a diorite, right? Then it's 2 quartz to make a granite? No. Then it's 1 quartz to make a granite. So it's 3 quartz per granite, basically. So it's 3 quartz to make 1 granite. That's pretty... Wait, is it 3 quartz to make 3 granite? Half a quartz per granite. Wait, what? 2 quartz for 2 diorite, 1 diorite for 1 granite. No. Guys? Wait, let's work this out. So there's 2 quartz to make 2 diorite, right? So 1 diorite equals 1 quartz, right? So 1 quartz... Okay, so it's 2 quartz per diorite. Sorry, 2 quartz per granite. 2 quartz per granite. Right? Something like that. Plus we have to spend the cobblestone. Plus we have to burn the cobblestone. So, might not be the greatest return on investment. It's also like a bunch of quartz that we would have to burn. Plus, I have a very exciting new mining method that I want to try out. Okay? So we're going to head out, find a spot to mine. I want to try a new method that I've been thinking about this afternoon while I was doing some exercising. I was like, ooh, I think I might have a new... Not like a game-breaking method for collecting this stuff, but certainly an improvement to just like mining aimlessly. I think I have a way that we might be able to isolate where the granite and the diorite is quicker than just setting up like a beacon mine somewhere and just like, you know, aggressively strip mining. So, tell you what, let's head out to... Where shall we go? Let's go to the piglin bartering station. Let me see how much quartz we've got, actually, in reserve. Monado, thank you for the tier 1, by the way. And guys, get the camel out for Daisy, who's back at it with the 58-month OG resub. 58 months is insane, Daisy. Welcome back, welcome back. And thank you for the many years of support, baby. Appreciate you. Hoovian Girl is also here with the 19 months. I came in and first thing I heard, chicken wedding. Typical rain stream. Yeah, you know how it goes around these here parts. Right. I don't think anybody's been AFKing. New. There's literally 0 quartz reserves. There's 2 near the quartz in here. Okay, I need to overnight AFK here at some point. Or at least AFK for a few hours. Yeah, there's no gold. Okay, Piglin Bartering Farm officially empty. There is nothing in there. Make Joe a deal on granite? Oh, Joel needs like a... wait, does Joe need granite? Oh yeah, Joe must have an insane supply of granite and diorite. Guys, if we just get granite and diorite from hermits, then shall we just stop the stream now? I'll tell you what, guys, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching. We've got nothing better to do today because I can just go get the granite from Joe. Job done. See you guys next time. Bye. Stream success. Stream success, indeed. At least we'll always have the chicken wedding, guys. Thank you, Had Animations, for the biddies, and good evening to you. Welcome to the stream. We are chilling. We're heading out to experiment with a new mining strategy that may or may not be an incredible way to collect diorite and granite. Other than just crafting it, of course. We've come over to our Wither Skeleton farm here. And this is generally where I come and do resource collecting out here. We're about 13,000 on the X, so we're miles away from any hermits. Which means like a lot of this place hasn't been strip mined or harvested for resources yet, you know. Pretty far out. And it means we get to use this sort of hallowed ground for experimentation and whatnot. Okay, so the portal's east. Let's head west. I want to find some land that's close to sea level. I want like a flat plains, basically. Or no, maybe not. It really depends on... Okay, I haven't done much research into this whole thing yet. Does anybody in chat... Ooh, this looks good. Does anybody in chat know exactly how diorite and granite spawns? Like, what is the spawning mechanisms of diorite and granite? You know what? We might go to the internet for this. Let's go have a look. We might learn something today, guys. Right, Granite Wiki. Here's what we're looking at here, guys. Let's do some research. Granite Wiki. So, in Bedrock Edition, granite attempts to generate in 2 batches in all biomes in the overworld. The first batch generates 2... Okay. In Bedrock Edition, does this also apply to Java Edition? The second batch has a 6th chance to generate ores of the size between 0 and 864 from elevation 64 to 128. Yeah, it spawns in blobs, right? Flow timer, we are the internet, correct. In Java, granite can replace stone, andesite, diorite, tuff, and deep slate. Okay. This is not a great wiki, though, because this hasn't told us what happens in Java. This gives us all the things in the stuffs, but not entirely sure. Yeah, we probably have to go to the official wiki, right? Is that not the official wiki, though? Oh, here we go. Okay. Here's the official Minecraft wiki. Let's look. Right. There's graphs and everything. So, in the overworld, it spawns between level 56 and... Wait. Between -7 and 66. That's where it spawns the most. -7 and 66. I think Fandom Wiki just copied straight from this, though. There isn't really any more information. It's exactly the same text. In Bedrock Edition, Granite attempts to generate in 2 batches in all biomes in the overworld. Okay, so we know that it spawns in all biomes in the overworld. I'm assuming... Oh, here we go. Block distribution for granite in Java. So 5,500 per 100,000. Between Y levels -6 and Y level 62. Okay. I think that gives us decent information. What I was hoping for was like, do we know how far apart blobs of granite might spawn? Do you know what I'm saying? Let me try to explain my plan. Okay? Let me get some blocks and I'll try and explain my plan. This is just a little experiment that I want to run. It's probably not going to work and it's going to be terrible. But we're just going to do some mining experimenting this evening, okay? Just for fun. I'd like to put this in an episode if it works out. So, what do we know about granite? Well, we know that granite spawns between -6 and 60 in all biomes, in all overworld biomes, and it spawns in these blobs, right? Like this. I was hoping to get more information about the blobs, but we didn't get that from the wiki. So, it spawns in these sort of circular blobs. Now, the real question is, how far in between each other are the blobs, right? If it's completely random, then it's probably quite difficult to calculate. But if there is something in the code that says granite blobs must be, say, 10 blocks apart, right? Then we can do something like this. We can assume that every 10 blocks or so, there is a chance for granite, right? Copper veins, you get like 15 stacks of granite. Okay, awesome. So copper veins are a good spot for granite too. Sapphic Whimsy, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Let's get some noises going. Thank you, Sapphic, for sharing your Prime with me. You know, old Jeff Bezos, he doesn't need them Prime subs, so thank you for taking Jeff's pocket money and sending it to me. Appreciate it. I shall use it to pay the bills. Jeff doesn't pay bills, let's be honest. Joe's back at it with the 61 months, guys. That's an OG resub. Let's get the freaking camel out. Good evening, Ren. Logging in after a long day at work. 61 months non-stop. Where has the time gone, Joe? I have no idea. Join community just before for Funcraft midway through season 6. Going to chill out watching the stream now. Yeah, I mean, I remember those days like it was yesterday. I can still remember you talking to you, Joe, inside of the Cyber Labs on Funcraft. Crazy. Okay, so I guess it's probably random. So this is what I'm thinking. Let's not overthink this. Let's just do some experimenting. We're going to go back to sort of old school mining situations. Where is... I didn't bring an ender chest. I need... the ender chest is super important. I need the ender chest. Guys, we've got to go back. I need the ender chest. So this is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to dig straight down. Let's assume like a blob of granite is approximately, just from like my own experience, a blob of granite is maybe 10 blocks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe 12 blocks across. Let's make it 13, just for lucky number 13, right? 13 blocks across. So we want to put a new dig hole every 13 blocks. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like this. And then we just dig straight down. And if we hit granite or diorite, we mine out the pocket, right? And we go all the way down to -6. The reason I need my ender chest is because I want to take a fire resist potion so that if we dig into lava, it doesn't matter, right? That's kind of the thinking. So let me go get that. That's the one thing I missed. In the meantime, let's get the camel out, because Pacermum's here with 10 gifted subs, people. Breaking 10 gifted subs. Thank you, Pacermum, for your continued support of my work. Appreciate you, baby. Welcome to the stream. We can dig in a 1x2? True. Digging in a 1x2 will reveal... I mean, it slightly increases the chance of finding the pockets, but I think like digging straight down every 10 blocks or every 13 blocks is, you're probably not going to miss the pockets, right? Or at least you're going to miss the pockets very seldomly. Hey, Foodfalicious, what's up? Yeah, if we hit a copper vein, we get a ton of granite. Sure. Well, we might get lucky. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 1x2 is safer, true. But look, if we have a fire resist potion going, it doesn't matter, right? Lava is literally nothing to us. Potentially need a bucket of lava, a bucket for water. Hold on. Sorry, guys. The whole fully unprepared. Clearly. Let's get a bucket just in case there's like a water source we need to clear or whatever. I think a bucket will be a good thing. Oh, the digging by 1x2 means we don't fall to death. True, that's something that I hadn't considered. Fall damage. True. I think I might have cleared this place out, by the way. Hadn't considered fall damage. Very true indeed. What do we do about fall damage? Okay, are we digging down 1x2s then? Okay, Stormageddon's got some info for us here, guys. It looks like a granite blob is going to spawn twice per chunk. Is that the same for diorite? So if we combine diorite and granite together, can we say that there will be 4 blobs per chunk, right? Is that correct? Because we can also turn diorite into granite, right? So we're happy to collect both diorite and granite using this method. Right, let's set up a little situation here. And let's get this going. Let's see what we can work out. I'm very curious to see if we can speed up the collection process of yield, diorite, and granite. Yes, I know. I could just go get some from the hermits. And I'll probably end up doing that, but I have been working on my episode for tomorrow, or I'm hoping to get it out tomorrow, but it's probably going to be Wednesday, all day long, and I just want to do something fun, something interesting. And I find this sort of experimenting in Minecraft to be quite satisfying and fun. You know, it's like something that sticks in your head all day. You're like, I wonder, if I mine like this, can I find diorite or granite fast? You know what I mean? Like, it's just a question that your brain gets stuck on that you must answer. That's kind of where I'm at with this. So let's see how it goes. All right, let's set up a beacon. With the beacon, it's going to be super easy. And I'm thinking all you need really is an elytra and rockets, right? Because you dig all the way down super fast to get to level -6 or -7, or as soon as you hit deep slate, basically, right? And then you just use 1 or 2 rockets to get yourself out of that dig hole, and then you just start the next one. I guess, like, logistically speaking, you want to try keep track of the dig holes. So maybe we'll use some sort of a block. Maybe a torch is the quickest and easiest way just to mark where each of the dig holes is. And then that way, you can be hyper efficient, right? And then as soon as you find a pocket, you just suck it up. You hoover it up as fast as possible. I guess the only thing I haven't considered here is tool durability. Hopefully I've got enough pickaxes for us to do this. Although, we only need 8 shulker boxes of granite to stock the shop. So, we don't actually need an insane amount. It's really just going to come down to how fast we can successfully mine. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of noob juice here that we'll use. And we've got 3 pickaxes, I believe. Yeah, these are like 3 efficiency 5 pickaxes. Okay, so this is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy here, friends. We're going to just drill through this ground like it ain't no thing. However, I do want torches, and I want to try and figure out like get into a decent rhythm of this whole situation. See what happens. Foofalicious is dropping the 10 gifted subs, guys. Get the stinking camel out. Thank you very much, Foofs, for the 10 gifteds. Hope you're doing okay. And a big hello and thank you to my wonderful patrons who are currently looking after me this evening. Keeping us above that 1,500 subscriber mark, guys, which is double our target, our monthly target of 750. So absolutely amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And, well, if you were here last stream, you'll know that there was an incredible amount of support. And, again, a big thank you to Vanta and to GG2 for their incredible love in the previous stream. I'm not sure if they're watching today or if they'll watch this, but if they do, thank you both for what was an incredible bout of support the last time we came together. You know what would be good for this task is a totem of undying. I should probably set the spawn. Are we ready to try this now? I probably don't need all this stuff. Maybe we'll keep the axe because we might have to hack through mine shafts and whatnot. Let's just drop all this nonsense off. Oh, I need to actually make the portal or the beaconate first. And we'll take some juice with us too. Let's take 4 flasks. That should be enough. Let's get this thing beaconating. Haste 2, please. Okay, so this is hole number 1, right? Let's put the torches on this side. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is going to be hole number 2. Okay, in that direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This will be the next one. Let's test it with these 3 holes and see if we hit any gold. I mean, we're not looking for gold. We're looking for diorite or granite with this with this scientific experiment. Whoopsie. I think we're in the wrong spot here, right? Wait, what? Oh. Am I losing my mind? Wait, I put this in the wrong place. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's over here. Okay. So we'll start here. We're going to go down 2 blocks at a time, just in case with the fall damage and whatnot. I'm going to try and keep it visible for you guys too. And we're going to go all the way down to... We can bring up F3 for you guys here. We're going to go all the way down to -7, or at least when we hit bedrock. Right, this is andesite. Now, we're going to be selling andesite too, if I can get a hold of the permit from Etho. So, if we had all 3 of the permits, we've already struck gold here with this andesite pocket. But look at this. We've just hit a granite pocket. Okay, interesting. Now, here's where the very interesting thing comes in. How much granite can we get from one little pocket like this, right? I think there's probably like an optimal way to mine this. Also, you probably want to try get to the top of the pocket and then mine down, right? Wow, look how much andesite there is here. This is like a double andesite pocket. We should have brought a shulker box. True, true. Okay, we're learning, guys. We're learning how to optimize this process. Definitely need to bring a couple shulker boxes with for each mining sesh, because you might run into big pockets, right? Like this. This is so much andesite. And there's more granite. Plus, I mean, I always need copper, so I'm going to yoink the copper too. Interesting, interesting. This feels very old school Minecraft to me, you know? This is like a, kind of like an old way that you might collect resources in this game. You would figure out, this is how I would do it in my old single player world, you know? I had a very rigid method that I used to use to collect resources. You guys who've been playing Minecraft for a long time, you know what it is, right? Level 11 for diamonds. A strip mine. In fact, I do believe it was the wonderful Azuma that came up with one of the most efficient ways to branch mine in the game, right? Do you remember this? I kind of remember like a video Azuma did where... Ow! He did the maths on like branch mining and stuff. Do you guys remember this? Should have brought some more armor and stuff. Also, why have I not sipped this? Why 11 and strip? Yep, exactly. That was the deal. Why 11 and strip? Used to do that every couple mornings. All right, we've just hit a diorite patch too. So, wow, this has been a pretty insane, like, first hole. This reminds me of that, like, that Gold Diggers program on Discovery, you know? You know when the guys go to, like, Alaska to find gold. And they got to drill holes first to find the gold per gram or whatever of the soil. That's what this feels like. PG, you miss lapis and diamond mining? You know what? I kind of miss the level 11 stripping, you know? It was like a very relaxing task to do. Especially once you had learned how to master it, you know? You would be chilling. You go down for an hour every day, you know, get yourself a few diamonds and just think about life and whatnot. It was a good time. Like, these days, getting diamonds is a little bit more stressful. You know, because you got to hit the deep slate caves. Although the deep slate caves aren't exactly that terrifying. Yeah, so look at this, right? This is interesting. We ran out of space in the inventory so fast. Guys, can you hear this rain? Wow, it is absolutely tipping it down right now. It's so nice. Can you guys hear it? I can smell the ozone in my office. You know, that smell of rain. It's so beautiful. Scar is here. Hey, Scar. Wow, dude, the rain is absolutely coming down. I might go and stand in the rain for a bit in a moment. I really like rain. Without wind, I think rain is like one of my favorite weathers. And I like to stand in the rain if it's not too cold. It's something that I used to do in South Africa a lot, so you know, it's a little habit of mine that I've built from those times. It reminds me of my time back home. Anyway, what we have learned is that taking shulker boxes is very important, right? Also, we need to very clearly mark where the exit hole is when we do this, because now we're kind of lost, right? Okay. I think we can improve our strategy. Guys, the rain is just getting louder. My goodness. Joke from CRD incoming, guys. What do you call an Irish gem? A shamrock. Nice. I like it. My goodness. This rain, guys. I don't know. It's calling me. This rain is calling me, friends. I might have to go outside for a bit. I mean, it is kind of time to take a pay the bills break, right? Maybe we... Shall we take a pay the bills break in the rain? How long have we been streaming for, guys? Yeah, we've been streaming for an hour. Okay, we usually take a pay the bills break on the hour anyway. So tell you what, friends. I'm going to go stand in the rain for a bit. because it's absolutely beautiful, and it's not that cold today either, so I'm just going to go and enjoy this lovely summer downpour while I put the kettle on to make a fresh cup of tea. I suggest you all do the same. Go stretch your legs, put the kettle on, go get yourself a beverage and whatnot, and we'll see you back here in just a couple of minutes. We'll just be running a 3-minute ad break, guys, to pay the bills, so not a long one. Should be over before you know it. If you're a subscriber, you won't see the ads, of course. But if you're not a subscriber, this is a great way to support me, is to just sit back and enjoy the ads or go do something while the ads are running. Guys, we'll see you in 3 minutes. All right, we're back. We're back, and we're not dead. That's good. I was worried that death might occur, but we're good. Oh, that was so nice, guys. So nice. Like, almost not quite as hot. The rain wasn't quite as hot as like a shower. But, I mean, I was out there for maybe a minute and my hair is like pretty wet. So, that was awesome. Very refreshing. I'm reasonably damp, yes. Reasonably damp. Thank you very much, guys, for sitting through the Pay the Bills break. If you didn't get ads, not everybody would have got them. It depends on many things. Where you are in the world, what time of day it is for you, if there's any advertising currently going on in your area, etc. But for those of you guys who did get some ads, thank you very much for sitting through them and helping me pay the stinking bills. Because, you know, them bills keep on coming, babies. That's the one thing that you know about life. Bills, 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 bills. Can't ever get away from them, eh? Anyway, let's get back to our mining sesh. Here's what I'm thinking. We need to optimize based on what we just experienced. I want more armor, so I'm going to throw my pants on. I wish I brought my helmet, because I definitely wear the helmet. Do I have like a helmet? Just a normal helmet? No normal helmet. We want to take some shulker boxes with us, for sure. And in fact, we could probably use the shulker box as one of them as like extra storage for excess bits and bobs. What else did I want to take down there? I guess I can make a helmet just for added security. There we go. There we go. Man, the iron helmet actually looks kind of awesome with the visor though, hey? Maybe there's some trim action that can really make this whole situation pop right now. Hey, Catherine, by the way, thank you for the biddies. I think I missed your biddies earlier on. Ren stream to get me through the workday. Nice. Nice, nice. Thanks for putting the pants back on. Yeah, you know. You know how it is. Okay, back down to the mine we go. That was quite a lucrative first session. I think this was about the size of the pocket, right? That was all the granite. So that was a granite pocket. Interesting. That was within an andesite pocket. And attached to a diorite pocket. You know what? Let's collect the diorite too. Because we might find that these pockets chain into each other, right? We just might find another another granite pocket off the back of this one. Plus, we're getting ourselves loads of copper, which is good. I pretty much spent... I don't even want to think about it, but probably 500 plus diamonds at Azuma's copper shop last week to make copper trapdoors. Not only that, but it meant that Azuma had to AFK for ages just to restock the shop because of my constant copper buying. So, big shout out to X for making that happen. Can we just get like a normal price for copper trapdoors at some point? You know, like I don't know, 1 block or like 6 copper ingots to make 2 trapdoors. That would be nice. Yo, JT, it would be good if we could find a vein. True. That's just granite for days, right? 6 copper ingots. Okay, that makes sense. To make 1 trapdoor, is it 6 copper ingots for 1 trapdoor? That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's a good deal. I'm happy with that. There are a couple of recipes in this game that are very strange, and that was definitely one of the strangest. That feels like that recipe was made like in the last minute, you know? Just before like, oh no, we forgot about copper trapdoors. Whatever, 6 blocks, go. Release. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Hold on. Very important. I want to indicate where the exit is, right? Because we can get lost. When we like harvest out these pockets, we can get lost in it all. So I have an idea to mark where the entrance is. Also, yeah, we're going to use the wood to mark the exit. I'll show you. Uh-oh. Ooh. I mean, we can take full damage. Feather falling 4. Okay. Rando says, since it's ingots, you can't craft them pre-oxidized. Oh, I understand. Okay, interesting. So you have to oxidize the trapdoors if you want them oxidized. That's kind of annoying. Weird. CRD's got a question. If you could have any Lego in the world right now, what would it be? I think I'd want a Lego of my JME truck. Because I think it would be really cool. Ooh, look at this. Fresh new pocket of granite just below. Okay, excellent. So, how do we manage this now? So this is going to be a fresh pocket. I feel like maybe we want to bring ladders with us on these expeditions. So that we can mine through the pocket and then come back up again. This is where it starts to get a bit precarious though, especially when there's caves about like this. We will have to battle for the granite. I mean, mining has never been a safe thing to do in this game, right? So, can't complain too much. Alright, Creeper, you do the business. Get rid of these zombies for me. That would be very nice, thank you. Hello there, young man. Goodbye. You're the worst. Noises in my ears over here, guys. Dernicus is back at it with the Prime. Welcome back, Dernicus. Or should I say welcome? And thank you for using your Prime. I mean, my friend, appreciate it. Okay. I still haven't been able to use my marking strategy. But we've just hit a new fresh vein of granite, so... So shall we continue? I guess we can use torches temporarily, like double torches like this will indicate that is the exit. And you can see when we find these pockets like this, we've just got to mine upwards. We can't move too far away from the beacon though either, right? I also... It's unclear to me... Guys, how far down do beacons go? Do beacons go down as far as they go horizontally? Like, is their vertical reach the same as their horizontal reach? This is a question that I've never had to ask myself in this game, until today. Winterwolf Arkin, thank you for the biddies, my dear friend. Always good to see you. Nothing better than a rain stream to keep me entertained while mining 4 chunks for a slime farm. Hell yeah. You'll love to see the Minecraft grind happening while there's Minecraft grind happening. 50 blocks down. Interesting. Okay. So that actually means this method is limited to about 50 blocks then. 50 blocks on the vertical. Infinite up, 50 down. Interesting. Oh, that's fascinating. Infinite up? Huh. Is it thus better to set the beacon up at -7? Right? We're at Y29 right now. What level was that beacon at? Oh, the science is getting curiouser and curiouser, guys. Hold on. Let's head back up. I want to know, how far down can we go? So, beacon's up here. At approximately... I assume it takes it from the beacon itself. Y73. So we can go down to level 22 before we run out of beacon juice. And we're already at Y28. Okay, Zuma says beacon effect range is 50 blocks. Okay. But infinite vertical, though. Or is it... Are you? I think you guys might be wrong. I think Azuma is saying that it's 50 blocks. Up, down, left, right. Okay, so a beacon will... okay, so 50 is 50. 50 in all direction. Oh, it's infinite upwards. Okay, okay. Okay, we got it. It's infinite upwards. So, with that in mind, guys, does it not make sense for us to set the beacon up at like -7? Or at bedrock, right? And then go back up to the surface and then start again. Then work your way down from there. Probably makes more sense because I'm not entirely sure how much diorite we might miss between Y25-ish and -7, but we'll definitely miss some pockets. It's definitely not the optimal... It won't be the optimal way to do it if we putting the beacon at the top. Yeah, we set up the beacon above the deep slate. That's exactly what I'm thinking, JT. Just at the deep slate level. Because, I mean, look at this. We are tapping into so much diorite and granite. It's actually pretty insane. Because they pocket next to each other, right? Look at this. There's diorite, granite, diorite, granite, diorite. This is a mother lode right here. Huge. Huge mines. Dark Solid, by the way, thank you very much for the biddies. Hey, Ren Diggity Dog, how goes the holes in the ground? What's the plan for today? The plan for the day is mostly this. I want to open a granite shop this week, and we need the stock. Plus, there's still a couple of shulker boxes at the diorite shop that we need to restock. So, I was going to do this tonight anyway, because tomorrow morning I want to start working on our auto smelter at the base. And I just want us to have the stock ready so that I can record that segment. The granite shop segment's going to be like really quick. Be like 30 seconds. But I need the stock though, right, to open the shop. So here we are, doing the hard grindy work that you guys never see on camera. Thank you for joining me for this, friends. Didn't have to do this by myself. Oh, speaking of Azuma, by the way, X, if you are watching, my dear friend, I'm sorry that I didn't reply to you this weekend. I wasn't in this weekend. I was meant to send you a message today, but I've been on the grind since 7. I just didn't get around to it, but yeah, wasn't at home this weekend, so. I am a terrible replier, everybody. Let me tell you. Terrible replier. I've always been this way. It's no excuse, though. It's just rude. Kay Mingo. Now, there's a name I've not seen for a while. How you doing, Kay? So great to see you. Thank you for so many years of fun and memories. Thank you, Kay. As always, my goodness. Our long-time viewers out there, guys. The OGs. The Dogcraft veterans. The Patreon veterans. The Cyber Diggity Dog veterans. Coming out to play tonight. Sanity says, hey, Ren, not had the best morning. Glad to see you live. Welcome. We are chilling. I mean, we are doing like the most old school of Minecraft tasks that you can get. Literally mining blocks. We're doing what the game is named after. Mining diorite and granite. I mean, this is one of the reasons that I've really enjoyed the permits this year. I think the permits were such a great idea. Because it has, in fact, made me do many things that I would never otherwise have done. Mostly because up until the permits, here on the Hermitcraft server, it was pretty, like, standard, fair, when it came to who did what, regards to, with regards to resources. So, for example, it was always, I've always been, like, the log person, all the way back from the Log Fellas days with X in Season 4. So every single season, I make the log shop. Every single season, Corrales makes the Boucher's shop, So everybody always had the same shops, made the same farms, etc. And then as soon as the permits came in, I was like, okay, well, I don't do logs now. So I've got to do all this other stuff that I've never done before. Beacons? I mean, I'd only ever bought beacons from a hermit's shop on the Hermitcraft server. I'd never gotten beacons, And now suddenly I had to, like, figure out how to make a wither skeleton farm, place over 60,000 buttons to get that thing up and running, which was a super tedious but awesome fun project to actually complete in the end. Had to learn how to make a skulk block farm, build that thing in the end. It was the first time I'd ever made like a farm that is controlled, where an endermite controls the spawning of endermen and whatnot, or at least lures them. Like, I've done so much this season that I never did before, all because of the permits, and that's really, really cool. I mean, this is another task that I've never done before. I'm not sure how excited I am about this particular task, mining granite and diorite, but you know, I'm enjoying it. There's definitely easier ways to do this. I could just go and get a bunch of granite from the hermits. But I don't know. I think, like, if you're going to ask diamonds for a commodity, you know, you should at least put some effort into making it, right? That's kind of how I see it. Especially this season where the economy is generally, everything's a bit more expensive. As it should be, because diamonds are easier to find now. But if everything's going to be a bit more expensive, then there needs to at least be some effort put behind the collection of the stuff that you're selling for inflated prices, you know? Yo, Not Karis, 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, as always, for your continued support here of my work. Thank you. Thank you, Not. Also, D-Fox is here with a 9 months Twitch, baby. And isn't he beautiful, D-Fox? Hey, Ren, wish you a great stream, Hardy Face. Thank you, Foxy. Bailey51 is here also with the 50 months, guys. Can we get some noises? I want to see some of them fresh Rendog emotes in the chat here for Bailey. One of our very few tier 3 subscribers. Not just a tier 3 subscriber, but 50 months of said tier 3 subscriptionation. Amazing. Thank you, Bailey. Zimok, your rain's 20 minutes late. You got some rain now? Nice. Jasberry's got a gifted sub. First time ever. First gifted sub ever. Nice. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, we're getting a lot of diorite and not a lot of granite. We also have no quartz to turn the diorite into the granite. Although I think I have a shulker box of quartz back in the base. And we're kind of burning the pickaxe durability on the diorite. So I'm going to pause on the diorite collection. And this is okay, here we go. Here are the double torches. This is the way out, right? Okay. So the real question is, how much deeper can we go before we run out of beacon juice? Well, we're at Y21. Guys, question. From where does the beacon's range begin? This is like a completely pointless question that, and there we go. Okay, so this is as far as we can go with the beacon on the top level, right? Interesting. So, from the beacon beam, says JT. Okay, cool. From the beacon beam. Okay, so it makes sense then, if we want to continue to do this, that we go down to deep slate level and we set the beacon up down there. Oh, look, and this is exactly why we need to do this, because lo and behold, on the way down, a second and potential third granite blob spawn at Y level 10. Here's deep slate here. This is deep slate level here. So this is where we want to, if we're going to set up these granite mines, this is where we want to do it. We want to do it at the deep slate level. This will give us infinite haste upwards. So then we can go back to the surface and we can mine probably 50 blocks, maybe not 50, 20, I don't know, between 30 and 50 blocks that way, northeast, southwest, right? And then we don't have to worry about running out of beacon juice too. The strategy's coming together, peeps. Some high-level Minecraft mining business happening here, even though it's completely pointless. Although I do suspect granite is going to sell pretty well, right? Because granite is it's going to sell better than diorite, that's for sure. Granite is at least a block that is used frequently in builds. I mean, I know that Pearl uses a lot of granite, right? Pearl likes granite as a building block. Gem likes granite as a building block. Joel does. Lots of hermits use granite, I think. So I think it'll do pretty well, actually. Ellen, 9 months in a row. And that's a Twitch baby, my dear friend. Thank you. 12 months in total, though. Hey, Ren, just wanted to say thanks. I appreciate you and all you do. Thank you very much, Ellen. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you. Also, Knock Harris here with 200 biddies. My birthday is today. Another year of watching Ren streams. Happy birthday, Knockers. Guys, can we get happy birthdays in the chat here for Knockers and anybody else whose birthday is today? Happy birthday, everybody out there who's birthdaying right now. Yo, Dark Solid, thank you for the biddies too. A little bit earlier on, appreciate it. Foofs was here with some biddies while I was standing in the rain too. Regarding Gigaverse lore, where would you say the home world of Gigacorp is? Is it on the? Is it in one fixed location, or has Gigacorp moved elsewhere over time? Somebody said something in the last stream that I thought was really, really cool. I think Gigacorp HQ might be on planet 000. So like the coordinates, the 000 coordinates of the Gigaverse. I don't know, I just find that concept like a kind of mind-blowing, you know? That the Gigaverse is like pretty much a universe-sized Minecraft map. And it has a 000 location. I think that's pretty cool. And it is, I think it was Planet Alpha or something. So it'd be Planet like A-1 or something, right? Or A-0. That could be pretty sweet. The center of the Gigaverse, yes indeed. Planet Alpha at 000. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea, and perhaps, I don't know, perhaps at some point the hippie van's gonna have to make a trip there, you know, to see what's up, see what 000 is all about. Maybe there's a fourth dimension. Oh my goodness, my guess that's now you're starting to cook the brains. 000. So that's where Renbob has been. In perhaps, potentially still there. Perhaps that's where he was spawned. Perhaps Renbob was an anomaly that was spawned when Notch compiled the first ever Minecraft alpha map. You know? People always talk about Herobrine and whatnot, right? Only you older Minecrafters will know what I'm talking about, but maybe Herobrine is actually Renbob, you know? Who knows? Who knows? Yo, there's a GG. Ah, Scar with the caves and the cliffs. Freefall from the top of the world to the bottom of the world. Nice. Very nice. That's a good achievement. We've done that once already when we were doing advancement hunting, didn't we, guys? I'm pretty sure we did that during advancement hunting. That was super fun to do. Renbob, the CEO of Gigacorp. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, super scary. Well, I think we did it by just putting a water source at the bottom in a slab. Is that how we did it? Pretty sure we did it that way. Oh, no, we just did it with a beacon. You just need a beacon. Not a beacon, sorry, a totem. And then you die, but you trigger both. You can actually trigger both advancements. You can trigger post-mortem and caves and cliffs. If you haven't triggered post-mortem yet, of course. Okay. Let's see where we're at so far with the loots. We seem to be stacking up everything but granite. We're doing well on the diorite, which is nice. But the granite is struggling. Although we pretty much got a shulker box of granite and a shulker box of diorite now, which is nice. But this stuff is starting to really clog us up a bit. I wonder, do we even want to keep this stuff? Right? Because we could just block up all the slots in the hotbar or in the inventory to only pick up granite and diorite and just ignore the rest. I don't know, the Minecraft hoarder in me, like, won't let me do that. You know what I mean? Just will not allow it. Okay. Next step. Let's relocate the beacon to deep slate level, I think. Knocker is here with some biddies. For my birthday, my friend got me your TCG Season 9 card. Oh, that is so awesome. I took it to work and showed it off. Oh, that is so awesome, Knocker. I'm so glad. Yeah, I really like that card. Felicious here. Justice for Airbus. The horse and Camilla. Yep. Those were good times. Good times indeed. Right, let's suck up this here beacon. Get the beacon set up at deep slate level. And continue the grind. I would very much like to, I don't know, collect at least 3 shulker boxes of granite tonight so that I can stock the shop tomorrow in the episode. But we better get going, because so far the granite collection is pretty slow. Plus, this pickaxe is nearing death. We've got 2 pickaxes left after this. Is there a way we can bring XP out here? I mean, we could bring sculk blocks on this expedition, right? Sculk blocks would be a source of easy XP with the Fortune 3 hoe. I guess we've got 3 shulkers if we include the diorite. If we turn the diorite into granite, then we've got like 3 shulker boxes, right? This is like 1. Oh, do you mean in my storage? I think I've got a couple of granite shulker boxes in storage. True. Joel sells XP bottles? Ooh, hold on. Wait. How does Joel... Wait, doesn't BOO have the potions permit? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Whew. That was very close to death. That almost went very, very poorly for us. Saved by the pearl, though. Okay, we're gonna need another one of these. And now we shall reset up the beacon all the way down at le bottom. Then we can pretty much mine this entire chunk with impunity, or at least this beacon with impunity. 2, 3, 4. Beacon. Haste, please. Oh, yeah. You have to make the beacon first, Rain. Apparently I'm a professional at this game, guys. Did you guys know that I play this game for a living? I know, it's amazing, right? You hate to see it, really. Can't even set up a freaking beacon after like 12 years. He doesn't have a shop yet? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on. Is there a new method to be able to do this nice and fast? So it's like this. Like this. Coming up with all sorts of new methods tonight, guys. Speed beacon making is the next thing that I want to perfect. Look at this. Have you ever seen a beacon being made so fast? I say nay, friends. I say nay. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but, you know. This particular one comes with a free patch of granite right next to it, so that's nice. Hello? Did I miss a block? I didn't just miss a block, I missed an entire corner. Nice. There we go. There she blows. Fire in the hole. Le beacon is up and running. Okay. Let's suck up this patch here of granite. This one is right at the bottom, right at the very edge of where we want to go here. Now, if we want to continue collecting copper, this might get a bit tricky. We're going to have to switch pickaxes soon. I'm not sure if I have another silk touch pickaxe. I think I only have a fortune pickaxe. And that means we have to then start turning the copper into blocks. I might at that point just ignore the copper then, moving forward. What I've enjoyed about this particular process, the dig down strategy, is that, I don't know, you just like, you find these pockets, and then it's kind of satisfying just like ripping them up, you know? From the top down. It's really fun. Foofalicious is back at it, friends. Get the freaking camel out for the 5 gifted subs from Foofs. Thank you very much, Foofs, as always, for your support. Profs Prepared is here with some biddies too. Thanks, Profs. And Ancient Deborah is here with biddies also. Thank you, guys. How's everybody's start to the week gone, by the way? How you guys doing out there? Mid-July. Can you believe it? Unbelievable, if you ask me.
Pacermum Cheerdex 1000.
Pacermum with the biddies, getting rosy, talking to us. No message though, Pacermum. That is all good though. Thank you very much as always for your support. For the gifted subs earlier and now for the kind 1000 biddies. Thank you, Pacermum. This is Tay says, visiting my dad. Having a great day. Nice. Always nice to visit family, right? Avery says, stressful but vibing. I mean, if you're vibing, like, no, doesn't matter what the stress is. Vibing will always counteract stress, right? Vibing is like the antithesis of stress. Or at least a decent distraction from stress, I suppose, at the very least. Okay, beacon is set up. Granite pocket was mined. Now, let's go back up. Because now we get to open up a fresh hole, right? This is the exciting bit. So, our strategy is kind of been refined now. Slowly but surely, we've learned some hard lessons about what to do and what not to do. We are collecting an absolute insane amount of other stuff, which is fine, but not ideal. We probably will be fine for torches, although I feel like we maybe need a few more torches now at this point. So let's get ready for another excursion. A fresh hole. Was anybody keeping track of how many pockets we actually found in that hole? I want to say like 5? Was that 5 pockets in total? It's quite a lot. Alright, so here's the beacon. Next hole is here. 3? Yo, Storm, we only found 3? Are you sure though? Oh, a pure granite though, right? Okay, 3 granite pockets. Interesting. I feel like this hole might not be the correct one, right? I feel like we probably mined here already. Because those pockets felt quite big. Bluetooth Goldfish, thank you for the 42-month OG resub, my friend. Welcome back. The answer to life and everything is apparently subscribing to Rendog. Exactly. 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 I feel like 13 is not far enough. One of those pockets was definitely longer than 13, right? I'm thinking like... Okay, you know what? We need to experiment. We're gonna do 13. Let's see. If we start hitting stuff that we've mined already, then we'll know that it's not far enough, right? Let's do 13. So now we are going to employ our strategy from the top down. We're going to dig down from the top. Whenever we hit one of these pockets, we're going to mine it out. From the very top. Also, I guess we could have taken note from the previous mine, we knew that there was a ravine here, right? And potentially something to avoid. Because water is a pain for a mining operation like this, right? I guess we have to drain the water then, or at least stop the flow. And then get back into it. I think we were doing it like... Okay, hold on. Let's plug this. Here's the double hole here, right? Right, so far andesite only, and there is our first pocket of diorite. But, for the sake of science, gonna ignore the diorite and try find the granite. So far, just stone and diorite discovered. Also, well, and andesite, but we don't need andesite at the moment until we get the permit. Interesting. So, this hole was a dud. Unless there's something in the diorite, right? So I guess, even with the dud hole, let's get back to the diorite pocket, mine that out. That might connect up to granite pockets too. We did spot some connections in the previous hole, where diorite and granite and andesite were connecting like crazy. We got a patch of dirt in this one, so that's not ideal. But I think optimally, we want to mine these pockets from the top down, right? So you want to find like the very top of the bubble of whatever you're trying to mine, whether it's andesite, granite, or diorite, and then mine it one layer at a time downwards. Aha! Aha! Look. Here's our previous mine. So actually, interesting enough, 13 seems almost perfect, because this is the very end of the pocket that we found from the first hole. Now 13 blocks later, there's another pocket discovered here. 13 might almost be too much. In retrospect, right? We kind of wanted the next hole to be somewhere here, so that we don't miss any potential pockets at all. So maybe the number that we want is actually 10. 10 apart. JT, you often find granite near dirt? Okay, let's see. Let's test the theory. We've got a patch of dirt here. Let's dig around it. See if we can reveal any granite. It would make sense that they kind of spawn near each other. And for the sake of science, let's suck up the diorite patch and see if it does in fact connect. Because of course our hole's only 2 wide, right? So the granite pocket could start somewhere here and we wouldn't know unless we got rid of the diorite. Ellen, thank you very much for the 100 biddies. Appreciate it. And Greasy G is back at it with a 500 biddies. Thank you, Greasy. Also, Foofs is here with some biddies in week 4 of 6 of training in the new job. Learning a heck of a lot and some real heavy subjects. But I get to work with my little King Wren on my desk now, so that's good. That is awesome. I hope your colleagues aren't looking at you funny as to why you have a weird plushie on your desk. But they don't know, right? If you know, you know. They don't know what's up. Okay, so this hole was an actual dud. Curious. Well, it was a dud for granite. It was a score for diorite. Interesting. Okay. Clean out. Now, the question is, do we try 13 again, or do we try a different number? Let's try 10 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try here. Let's shorten that distance between the 2 holes. Straight away, we're into diorite. At the very top of the hole. For the sake of science, though, let's go down. Andesite, which is nice to know, but Feels like we got really lucky with the first hole. We hit like double granite patches in the first hole. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Granite patch discovered. Looks like this is adjacent to a diorite patch too. Adjacent to 2 diorite patches. Interesting. Let's see if there's another diorite patch at the end of the... another granite patch at the end of the diorite patch. We'll just shave away the top layer here. So much diorite. Jeez. Ooh! My suspicions were correct. There is, in fact, a second diorite patch here. This is a weird one. Is this a vein? This might be a vein, guys. That'd be good. Let's see how far this patch goes. Okay, this looks like about where it ends. So really, where is our hole, though? Okay, so here's the hole. Let's just neaten this up a little bit. My original plan was to try and indicate where the hole is with a block that we don't use a lot of. Wait, can I make this? No, I need a crafting table. Okay. Oh, I suppose we can use cobblestone here. Right, so here's the double hole, or whatever. Here's the exit. Cobblestone's the exit. Another diorite bubble here. And a side bubble there. But a huge, huge blob of granite here, which is nice. Tons of copper, though. Which I'd very much like to suck up, but just don't have the inventory space for it. Plus, didn't bring shulker boxes. So even though we perfected the method, or at least think we have, I'd mess it up instantly. Nice. This is a very curious patch. Ooh, now redstone I will collect. Because I actually am running low on redstone supplies at the moment. We'll take the redstone. Specifically redstone dust, for some reason. Apparently I've done more redstoning this season than I usually do, so... actually need redstone. Well, Lady Kathy's back at it with a 4 months. Welcome back, Lady Kathy. Thank you, thank you. JT, you suspect? Yes, we are in Dripstone Caves right now, which is interesting. I don't know if Dripstone Caves... Oh, hello. Now that is a level 11 diamond. Wow. Fascinating. We were talking about old school Minecraft earlier on, and how we used to come down to these levels to suck up these level 11 diamonds. Those are rare original stone diamonds too, right? They're in the original stone. These are kind of rare. So we're going to silk touch these for sure. These don't get sucked up for, or don't get turned into diamonds, definitely not. Okay, let's go get silk touch and some shulker boxes. There's the exit there. Very nice. Exciting stuff. Who thought hunting for diorite and granite would be this riveting? Not I. Let me tell you. Not I. Okay. I think I've got another silk touch. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna swap. Let's swap to silk touch. That'll make things more efficient. Also, let's yoink another 3 shulker boxes. Now we can stay down in the mines a little bit longer. Kind of want to also indicate which hole we're in, right? Just to be a bit more efficient about this. So let's indicate which hole we're in with a cobblestone block. We're currently in this one. We break this when we leave the hole, right? Ender pearls, super useful to get us straight back down into the action. I don't know. You know, as far as like mining goes, this feels like it's been a very efficient. This is an 8 vein? My goodness. 7 vein. 8 vein. I haven't seen an original 8 vein diamond ore patch in a very long time. Yo, Diddy04, thank you for the tier 1 brand new subscription. Thank you very much, D. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for choosing to support me. Appreciate you. I mean, if anything, this is more interesting than just beacon mining, right? This is like mining with a purpose. Yeah, we're definitely in dripstone cave territory here. We're in the biome. I guess it's not the greatest thing ever. By the way, dudes, while we're doing this, by the way, we need to start thinking about... So, for next week's episode, this week's episode, I want to make the auto smelter, but next week's episode, I want to dedicate to putting together a gift for False for the Sulfur River in our base. I need some ideas. I need some ideas. This is what... Ooh, he has some more granite here. He has another bubble. Nice. Here's what I've been... I've got some ideas from my YouTube comments that I thought were quite interesting. Somebody suggested gifting False a blue axolotl. But I think that this would probably be, if not impossible to obtain, it would mean like an absolutely absurd amount of grind, right? Like how, guys, have any of you done blue axolotl yet? Is it basically impossible? Heads for armor stands? 1 in 2,400 chance. Okay. And you have to breed them with tropical fish every time too, right? Like that's the real, that's the bottleneck. It's the kind of grind that even wears cub out. I mean, if it wears cub out, then I'm going to pass. Because cub is the biggest grinder that I know on this planet when it comes to Minecraft. Nobody grinds harder than cub. Fancy sniffer flowers? I mean, those are pretty easy to get, right? I mean, I suppose we don't have sniffers, though. Cub did do it, though. My goodness. Cub's a maniac. Nokros, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, Nokros with some biddies here and a gifted sub. Thoughts on Imp and Skiz podcast? I watch them at work. I love the Hermit so much. Oh, I think they're amazing. Really, really great. Very professional. Very interesting. You know, always great to see other sides of hermits that you don't often see in their episodes or in their videos. And Imp and Skiz are just, you know, amazing humans. So it is basically the perfect recipe for amazing entertainment. Make her a statue? I mean, sniffers are pretty easy, right? I mean, sniffers are a bit of a grind, though. We got to go and find the eggs in the underwater temples or whatever, wherever they're hidden. But we did it during our hardcore series. We found them pretty easily. It took us about 2 hours, I guess, if I remember correctly. Wasn't too bad. Plus, I didn't know what I was doing. A blonde panda? Thanks, Quicksilver. Appreciate it. A blonde panda. Wait, do you mean a brown panda? That's an interesting one. I want to get False something that, you know, is... that she otherwise wouldn't get because maybe it would take too long or would be too much of a grind. Or, you know, something that she wouldn't think about getting because she doesn't need it, you know? Kind of like the idea of the blonde panda. Sniffers aren't... I don't think sniffers are, like, rare enough, though. You know what I mean? Like, sniffers are pretty easy to get. I want something that needs a little bit more work. A screaming goat? What about a brown panda, guys? What are the percentage chances for a brown panda? Does anybody know? You can breed them with bamboo, right? Yeah, so you could... It's definitely easier. And I guess it's just... With pandas, is a little bit like any other animal. The more you breed, the more you can breed, right? It's like exponential. So that one's a little bit easier. Does False want a panda, though? I mean, they are pretty cute. They, like, roll around and stuff. You know? Pandas have recessive traits? 0.0025% chance. It would suit her bamboo stuff too, right? Her base has got a lot of bamboo in it. That's a good point. The panda's starting to make a lot more sense. Brown mushroom? Brown mushroom's a good one too. I think thematically speaking though, like if I think about what kind of pet False would want in her base, I don't think she'd want a brown mushroom. I think she'd prefer to have a brown panda, right? All right. I kind of like this idea. So we could make an episode where we go set up like a panda breeding center in a jungle somewhere. I guess this is an insane granite blob, by the way, guys. It's enormous. This is exactly what we were hoping for too. This is perfect. The question is, like, how do you get the panda back? Pandas don't go in boats, right? Or do they? If I'm honest, I have never cared about pandas. I don't care for them much in real life either. Oh, they do boat? Oh, then that's easy. The only other thing I could think about was a polar bear. But there's no rare variants of polar bears, right? You know, because False won Blue River Racing, right? Polar bear would be a cool... If there was like a rare polar bear, I think that would be a really cool gift. They don't go in a lead? Okay. Skeleton horse. That's pretty cool. I don't think it suits False's base, you know? It's a little bit too scary. I think the panda's perfect. Honestly. I don't know though. Wait, guys. Is getting a brown panda easier or harder than getting a blue axolotl? I guess you can get a sneezy brown panda, right? But that would exponentially increase the difficulty level of getting a sneezy brown panda. It's easier? Way easier? Okay. I like this. This is good. I think it's like the perfect pet for a base, honestly. It'll look so cool there also. The brown panda will fit into her block aesthetic also. They're painfully slow. Okay. That's fine, but that's a part of the present, right? Or it's not the present, it's the payment. The payment for the Sulphur River. Like, we got to do something, because that Sulphur River is awesome. And I don't think, like, diamonds is enough, you know? I think we need something more than just diamonds. We need something really cool. I think we'll put together a package, right? Like a shulker box of stuff inside of it. And then a brown panda. That's kind of where I'm at with the payment for the Sulphur River. I mean, it's big business after all, right? There's a geode over there also. Like the whole concept of the double-decker river, that was False's idea. Like, what a cool idea, you know? I think it deserves some big business payment, if you ask me. Lee's Pizza's back at it with the 61 months. Get the camel out for the OGs tonight, friends. So many OGs showing up, so many Patreons, so many Dogcraft players. Hey, guys, thank you for coming this evening and helping me pay the bills up in this here business. Keep this show freaking going. Thank you, everybody. Wow, this granite blob does not stop. Look at this. Insane. There's another blob here. Amazing. Hey, we might stock our shop just from... What, this is the third hole of our mine? Epic. This is going swimmingly. We're still in range of the beacon too, which is very nice. I would have suspected that at this point, especially deep within deep state level, we would have run out of beacon juice. I mean, it almost feels like we've drifted so far away, but maybe we're not. Maybe we're really close. We don't even know it. Into the geode also. Guys, I wish so much that geodes had something in them. I mean, I know they got something in them. They got amethyst shards. But something else, right? Like, wouldn't it be awesome if there was a chest in them? Brown Panda's 1 in 8 chance, says Stormageddon. Okay. I think that's a good... I'm willing to do that grind. I think a 1 in 8 grind is good. That's going to take a couple hours. Maybe not if we get super lucky. But, you know, got to set up the infrastructure, got to find the pandas. Then got to get the stinking pandas back. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Plus, the pandas are slow. You can't lead them. I think that's good. Right. Most important question of the night, everybody. Get your thinking caps on. Also, how the heck do we get out of here? I did not mark it very well, did I? What are we going to name the panda? Here we go. Here's the exit. Nice. That was a ridiculously lucrative third hole. Look how massive. All of this was granite, basically. Insane. You left your thinking cap at university? You know what? I know exactly how you feel. I remember the day that I left uni. I had this thought in my brain that this is the last time I will ever have to think. I mean, it's pretty true. You certainly never have to think that hard ever again unless you get into some sort of academic career. But if you go from like uni to marketing or something like that, you know, you never really have to... That's the good news, by the way, those of you guys who have recently finished university. Things get easier now on your brain. Unless you are getting into engineering or medicine or accounts or law or something complicated like that. Life gets a bit easier now. Pretty nice, right? Pretty good. Fallen says, call it bearsness. We could call it Big Bear. I think we call it... Okay, that's a good thought. If it's named something to do with bear, that would be good. Big Bear? Bear the Second? Cleo! What's up? Giga Bear? Giga Bear. Okay, so that was 10 blocks from there. Let's go 10 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like 10 away is the sweet spot. That third hole was very good for us. Right, we need some more shulker boxes, though. These are pretty much stacked. Okay, this one's still empty. This one's empty. And it looks like we can pretty much fill 3 shulker boxes per sesh, right? Like per mining sesh. Feels about right. Hello, Animations with some biddies. Just graduated, as you know, but I'm game coding at the moment, so no brain chill for me. Oh my goodness. Well, Hello Animations, you know, if I was your age now and I was going to study something, it would be game coding for sure. I unfortunately didn't really have that opportunity. Coding was a pretty new... wow, we've gone straight into granite, by the way. Coding was like a pretty new degree, and it was still in like... I don't know. The very earlier versions of like C++. I think it might have just been C. And I wish at the time I had been braver and gotten into it. But at the time it was like a little bit risky, you know? I should have just done it though. I don't think I was smart enough for coding though. That's the thing also. My maths was pretty bad. I did English and linguistics and literature. My maths was too bad to become a coder, unfortunately. Looks like the wonderful Cub might be lurking with us here in the stream. Hey Cub, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And big shout out to all the other regulars hanging out this evening. I see you, Bayo. What's up, my friend? Is Bjornar here, by the way? I feel like I haven't said hello to Bjornar in a while. If you're not here, Bjornar, or if you're watching the VOD, hey Bjornar, what's up? Oh, C++ was released in 85. Pfft, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. So when I was in school, there was I was in university much later than that. Okay, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Clearly. But yes, I think if I could redo my life, I probably would have given coding a go. I guess when I left school, I wouldn't say that I was lazy. I guess I didn't know what I wanted. So I just chose something that I thought would be easy, right? And I knew that I had a talent for writing, and I enjoyed reading and things like this. And when I was in high school, I won like a South African award for writing, for short story writing. And so I knew that I was good at this. So my parents said to me, well, you're good at writing, so why don't you study English, you know, and journalism and do that. So I was like, yeah, that sounds fine. But I should have put some more thought into it because, I mean, look at this. Video gaming has literally become my life, right? I should have got into it more. Well, that was a very excellent little first batch of granite right off the bat. Down we go towards Le Bedrock. Ah. This looks like the very edge of the previous hole, which is good. We kind of want this, right? We want to be on the very edge. I think that 10 number is perfect for this method. 10 blocks away from the previous hole, I think, is perfect. Red Woman 2319, 2 months in a row. Thank you, Red Woman. Welcome back. I think that worked. Thanks so much, chat. Ren, you are my hermit for the month. So a 6-month sub to you, sir. My dog wants you to know your intro is her favorite. Aw. Thank you, Red Woman. Wow, that is very kind of you. Thank you very much. And welcome for 6 months. Appreciate you. Snail Supremacy is also here with some biddies. Hey, Ren and chat. I hope you're having a lovely day. Get that granite. I mean, that's what we're doing. Well, we're trying to anyway. Okay, so this hole kind of dried up a little bit. We had a good first batch, but then nothing. Interesting. We have managed to fill another shulker box though, so that's good. So that's 5 shulker boxes filled. 5 in a smidge, in fact. That's pretty good. Okay, so now the question is, which direction do we go? So we've gone 10 this way. Oh, I think we can go another 10 this way, right? Let's go another 10 this way. With some cobblestone, of course. Oh, we want to also use the indicator correctly. I forgot about this. So next time we come out here, I want to show myself which of the holes we're currently mining, right? So we're opening a fresh hole here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is where we're going to go, and then the excavation will begin here. And down we go. We can start moving a little bit more vivaciously now that we've got our method down. We've still got space in the shulker boxes. And at level Y46, we hit our first granite blob, excuse me. Perfect. And of course, with Efficiency 5 and the Beacon Blast and Haste 2, this task is all but trivial, I would say. Although, speaking of trivialities, everybody, I have just spotted the time. It is time to pay the bills again. We run our ad breaks on the hour every hour, so we're going to take 3 minutes off, guys. Let's go stretch our legs. I'm just going to go and do some stretches. And we will be back in 3 minutes. Just going to run some ads. If you get the ads, thank you for sitting through them. If not, here are some jazzy tunes for you to enjoy. And we'll see you on the other side of this Pay the Bills break. All right, dear friends, welcome back from the Pay the Bills break. And thank you for helping me pay the bills. Those of you guys who sat through... Oh, somebody doesn't want to sleep. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's pretty bad for us. We better get down below in that case. For those of you guys who sat through some ads, thank you very much for helping me pay the bills around these here parts. We run our ads on this channel like this so that I don't interrupt you guys with ads during the stream. It does mean, though, that on the hour you got to wait for 3 minutes. And I appreciate you all who have the patience to chill. And thank you guys. Anyway, let's get back to it. Granite required. I think I need 2 more shulker boxes of granite and then we're done. Beautiful. During the break, by the way, let me just get the music down a little bit. There we go. During the break, Blue Screen came back with a 58-month OG resub. Blue Screen, 58 months. I don't even know what to tell you. That is an insane amount of time, and always a joy seeing you in my streams. Been with me for a very long time. Thank you, Blue Screen. Zarek is here with a 3 months in a row, too. Welcome back, Zarek. Appreciate you. Had it is here with some more biddies. I taught myself Python coding, and I actually made a playable game demo for my FMP alongside doing all the art and animations myself. Wow, that is awesome. Sounds like a lot of hard work. A lot. So, what did we figure out before the break, guys? Well, we were talking about a potential payment for big business rivers. Brown Panda is what has been suggested, and you know what? I like it. I think False will really like the Brown Panda. It'll fit into the base really nicely. We'll come up with a cool name for it that's bear-related. Maybe instead of Big Bear, it's Little Bear, right? We'll call it Little Bear. L-I-L, like this. Little Bear. So not only is it a brown panda, but it's a rapper. It's a mumble-rapping brown panda, guys. Hell yeah. That's good. Yogi. Call it Yogi. Anyway, I think that's a great present. Or a great payment, anyway. I think we need more, though. So I was thinking a stack of emerald blocks. Also. False does need terracotta and stuff. So with the stack of emerald blocks, she'd be able to use the Gigaplex for terracotta. And I guess, like, with that comes something in the form of a Gigacorp multipass. I actually thought about this in the shower today. What about a Gigacorp multipass? In reference to one of my favorite sci-fi films. Of all time, of course. What it means is that False is welcome to use the facilities of Colony HC-10. So that includes the auto smelter, the farmer trading hall, the stonemason trading hall, etc. FalseSymmetry multipass. That was not a good hole at all. Let's start to move in the east and west directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next hole's going to go here. Let's just empty out the inventory too. So I think that's a good one, right? The stack of emeralds will help with, you know, being able to use the colony correctly, because a lot of the colony's infrastructure is built around the use of emeralds. So it's kind of perfect in this regard. And I think we also chuck some diamonds, right? Because, you know, diamonds are always good. Diamonds are always good for hermits. Pickaxes are not looking good. This is going to be a switch to fortune soon. Oops. Sorry, guys. Got rid of the on-air thing. I saw you guys shining at me. I was like, on-air what? On-air what? And then the brain kicked in. It was like, Ren, you idiot. You're supposed to be a professional. Right. New hole. East-west holes. So far, literally just stone. And into the previous hole here. Oh, wow. Okay. This was that mega patch that we found earlier. And we don't have much further to go before bedrock. Ah! Leg granite, though. Very close to the bottom. Very good. Let's suck it up. Greystone83, 10 months in a row. Welcome back, Greystone. Welcome back. All right, looks like a mega patch. Potential. Goes nice and deep into this ravine over here, so let's be a little bit careful too. Potential spawnage happening around here. Yo, Polaris, nice to see you also. Sorry you missed the notification there, but welcome to the stream. Polaris here with some biddies. Do you have any plans to play on the new Vault Hunters SMP that's starting soon? Sorry if this question has already been asked. No plans as of yet. But that is exciting news that that is starting up again. Very exciting. The chat is quiet. I mean, we're chilling tonight, you know? We're chilling. We're having a lovely little Monday evening mining session. Speaking of which, it was raining so hard earlier today, earlier in the stream, at the start of the stream. Guys, the sun has just come out. Rip pickaxe. Oh, you hate that sound. That is like a broken bone, right? When you hear your real good pickaxe snap like that, it is a horrible moment. Hey, this is right next to the beacon. Well, Cleo just made some more diamonds. Gonna have to remake that bad boy. Luckily, it wasn't a special pick or whatever, right? It was just your bog standard workhorse pick. Still, that sucks. That's expensive. That's an expensive loss. That is mending, efficiency, silk touch, unbreaking, 3 diamonds. Poof. Gone. Knockers here with the some biddies. Ren, thoughts if I sketched a mechanical Gigacorp inspired dragon? I feel like that would look really cool. That would be epic. I can't even begin to imagine what that might look like. But you had me at dragon, so go for it. That sounds awesome. Guys, I think we may have tapped into a mega patch here. Martin joined kinda today. Joined Vault Hunters. Awesome. What's your favorite day of the week? That's interesting. You know, like my understanding of days of the week is very different to, I suppose, your guys. Because for me, days of the week don't really matter, right? For me, every day is basically the same. Not entirely speaking. My life sort of revolves around you guys, basically. Like when you guys are watching, or you know, when is like a good time to put videos on YouTube or stream on Twitch, is basically not determined by my time. Its time schedule is determined by your guys' time schedule. But even though I've been doing this for like 10 years now, I still have like an attachment to a Sunday. Mostly because Sundays for me have always been, you know, a day that I always gave myself Sunday to do whatever I wanted. When I became an adult, right? I was like, okay, no matter how hard I'm working or how hard I'm grinding or whatever, Sundays and my birthdays will always be the day that I do what I want. And generally speaking, that's playing Magic the Gathering. So Sundays are usually like my magic day. And so I would say Sunday is my favorite day because I get to play Magic. I also use Sunday as like a motivator, right? To keep on track with production and streaming and whatnot. Because I kind of follow a Pavlovian model when it comes to work. I don't just do this as a YouTuber or a streamer. Like, I've always done this. I only reward myself with a Sunday if I get work done in the week, right? So if I slack off and I don't achieve what I wanted to in the week, then I don't get my Sunday. And of course, this, I don't know if this is a healthy practice. Probably isn't. But it certainly does hit some sort of deep reptilian part of my brain. You know, when I get to Wednesday and I know that I've not done enough to gift myself the Sunday, the reptile part of my brain, you know, the part that deals with hunger and so on, starts to kick in. And it's like, dude, you need to get this done, or we're not eating on Sunday. So yeah, that's the method that I've always used. I've always used Sunday as the carrot on the stick, right, so to speak. And that seems to have worked for me up until now. Although I'm usually quite sad on a Sunday if I haven't earned my Sunday reward. I can be quite grumpy and quite sad. But it's my own fault, right? I got no one to blame but myself if I don't hit my if I don't get my Sunday. Anyway, no idea if that answered your question, but there you go. Right, so that hole's done. That was an interesting one, being right next to the beacon. Guys, we got a party raid. Speaking of Sundays, I don't know if I can actually segue out of this. I've dug myself a very deep hole. At the bottom of the hole is a sausage. And speaking of sausages, MythicalSausage has just raided us. Hey, yo, MS, my friend, what's cracking, baby? What's cracking? What be cracking? Big thanks to all the sausages who have arrived, and thanks for the raid, Sausage. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I thoroughly enjoyed watching you on Eloise's stream the other day when you got up to all sorts of naughty shenanigans on the hardcore SMP. Aha. Sausage, what you up to, dude? You just go over there to hardcore and cause all sorts of chaos? Just yeeting people out of the series? Bro. What you doing? Oh, man. Yo, when I was watching that stream, I had so much envy. I was like, man, I wish I was on the server. This is so cool. These people never invite me to anything, though, you know? This is dog discrimination, I'm telling you. They never invite me to anything cool. I always just have to watch from afar, you know? It's very sad. Anyway, thank you for the raid, Sausage. We are doing like literally the most boring task that you can imagine. We are collecting granite and diorite for our shops because we sell granite and diorite. I know, incredible. This is high level, next level Minecraft streaming entertainment right here. Sausages, you have come to the right place. Sit back and relax. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We are running out of space for stuff. We need more, more chest action. Let's chop down another tree. Sausage says, hey, I swear whenever we do anything again, I'm calling you on speed dial. Sausage, you know I'm picking that up instantly, my friend. Come on now. Sweet, dude, sweet. Right, let's clean that up. Ooh, we got to sleep away too. No, but thank you very much for the raid, Sausage, in all seriousness. And for those of you guys who haven't checked out the sausage of the mythical variety, I highly recommend it. This man and I, we have very similar energy. So when we get together, it's always a good time. We got the same sort of theater kid jazz vibes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the man makes me laugh. Barely laugh, you know? You know when you laugh from the core of your soul. That's what Sausage does to me. Right, next hole we go. Granite. Let's do this, friends. We can't be doing this all night, right? We need 8 shulker boxes of granite. I think we need 2 more. Plus, this is literally our last pickaxe because just before the sausages arrived, I broke my my other efficiency 5 pickaxe. So that's, you know, not ideal. Bear, thank you very much, by the way, for the gifted sub to the sausage. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Sausage, you are the only subscriber I have with the word sausage in their name. I'm not sure if this is a good or bad thing. So much copper. Now that I broke my Silk Touch pickaxe, obviously Minecraft is like, no, now I shall punish you. You shall get copper for days. It's just going to clog up the inventory too. You hate to see it, guys. Give him the Vips. Oh, we should definitely Vips the sausage. Hold on. Get Vipped. Sausage, get Vipped. There you go, bro. I don't know what that does for you, but there you go. I think you get something spicy next to your name. Oh, there's so much copper. This is crazy. Wait, is this a copper vein? Guys, is this a vein? Very sus right now. Look at this. So much copper and iron. It's confirmed if we see a block of copper ore. Or iron ore, for that matter. Dave Chiller. Thank you for the gifted sub to Sausage MD. There's another sausage in the chat. I was wrong. There is more than one sausage on my stream. I'm seldom wrong, friends, but I was wrong this time. And I'm a man that can admit when I'm wrong, and I'm ashamed to say it, but I was wrong. We should probably bring a crafting table with us if we're going to be collecting copper this way, right? Because we're going to need to do this now from now on. Yikes. Okay. Copper for days. Did I craft up all of our wood into chests? I think I did. For this, I am shocked and ashamed. We need more wood. For another crafting table. Okay. Back into the hole we go. How many shulker boxes have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. We've only... Wait, I was sure we had way more than that. Dang it, people. This is going way slower than I thought. Oh my goodness, this is an absolute mess down here. Okay. Back to it we go. Blame Sausage for this one, guys. We've been distracted. Distracted by Sausage. You hate to see it. Although I did have sausage for lunch today, though. That was pretty good. And some good sausage for lunch. Mm. There's an obscene amount of copper in this area here. And this wasn't a vein either, which is really weird. I'm gonna suck up the coal and stuff for XP to keep this pickaxe going. This is our last pickaxe too, which is very annoying and frustrating because I think our mining sesh is going to end because we run out of pickaxes. We came in with 3 unbreaking, 3 diamond pickaxes. This is the last of them. Oh, is that why, JT? We get extra copper because we're in a dripstone cave. Okay. Interesting. I had no idea. Okay, so here's the exit. Let's mark it with cobblestone. That's how we get out. That is pocket number 1 done. I suppose we can get XP from smelting the all this copper. Let's see. Any more granite on the way down to bedrock? No, but we do patch into one of our previous holes here. Also, let's be a little bit careful because I don't have noob juice enabled at the moment. Should probably do that. That's another hole done. Unfortunately, just copper. Mostly copper out of that one. And pickaxes are looking real bad right now. Interesting. We have a bunch of coal. We have a bunch of furnaces. We could be smart and start cooking this copper, right? That's going to at least give us some extra durability back. We can do a little bit of healing here. Is this all the coal I've got, though? Surely not. I think so. Although we did bring some extra coal with us here, I think. Oh, dang it. Okay. Start again. 10 piles. 10 piles for 10 ferni. There we go. Perfect. And let's start smelting down some of this. And then we'll open up another hole while we're out here. While this is smelting. Wait. There's 12 of these things? That's annoying. I think I saw some coal scattered throughout these chests, though, so that's fine. Let's get the last remaining coal from these, plus some XP for the pickaxe. Summerflower is here. Hey, Summer, how you doing? This one and this one. And let's get schmelting. We're going to stick a stack in each of these fernite. That's a lovely, juicy amount of XP for us the next time we come up. And even more for even more. Nice. I need 3 more stacks to schmelt over here. Hold on 1 second. I've got so much copper. Oh my goodness. I mean, it is kind of easy to get copper though, hey? I know we've been complaining about the price of copper trapdoors and whatnot, but let's be real. It's not exactly difficult to get the copper. These are the last remaining torches we've got. Okay, so that was hole number 3 in this direction. Let's start making holes in this direction now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's line it up. It might not be perfect, but we'll line it up with the previous one too. Okay. Pockets of granite, let's go. Nothing. 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 Oh, the noob juice. I forgot about the noob juice. Let's take a sip of the noob juice. Yeah, it's aging the copper. That is the pain. That is very true. That is why Azuma gets to charge top dollar for it, because deservedly so, if you ask me. Aging copper is a pain in the butt. This hole looks like it's going to be a dud, though. Not even andesite? Copper, I'm not going to be lured into your embrace. I'm going to ignore you. This is the reason this is taking so long. It's going to keep getting distracted by copper. Okay, it looks like there is... This hole is done. Nothing in that one, but this is cool. Like, we've got a system going here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's the torch over there. Granite, please. We're still in range, right, of the beacon. Now we can dig without worrying about lava too, which is nice. Straight into copper, obviously. This is also the first time we've had 2 dud holes in a row. And we're down to bedrock. Nothing. No diorite, no granite. Curious. Okay, so those are now done all the way to this level. Now we start on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think. Where are the torches? The torches are here. Yep, this is correct. All right. Diorite right off the bat. I don't think I want to waste this pickaxe on diorite, though. I want granite from now on. Copper, I don't want you. You're just not getting the hint. This copper just can't take a hint, guys. Yo, bar dust. 20 months in a row. Let's get the camel out for you, baby. Thank you. And onwards we go. Y23, nothing. This is a dry patch of serious, serious proportions. Dry spell, guys. You hate to see it. Right. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, granite. So those of you guys who have watched this operation this evening, how do we... Ooh, here we go. Nice. Let's hope for a mega patch. How do you guys feel this method compares to the branch or the beacon mining method? The last time I collected stock for the diorite shop, I did it using a beacon mine, you know? I went down to bedrock, set up the beacon, and then just mined all the way around the beacon. I feel like this is marginally quicker. Vibing, this is cozy. It's lulling you to sleep. Good. I'm glad that I'm putting people to sleep. Excellent. Feels scientific. It definitely feels like it's got like a professional mining vibe to it. You know what I mean? Omega Prime, what's up, dude? I kind of like this method too, yeah. It's cozy. I would definitely do this on a single player world, I think. On a multiplayer world, I think you can get both diorite and granite from your friends. You know, you just go ask them for it. people have like millions of these blocks, right? Pickaxe is about to break, though. I'm watching this one this time. But if I needed a bunch of this stuff on a single player world, I would do it this way, I think, for sure. That's given us a marginal amount of XP. Just enough to suck up a little bit more granite here. Fortunately, this looks like it's not going to be a mega patch, which is kind of sad, but can't have it all. And exit we go. Our pickaxes have run out of juice, friends. This is a sad, sad day. The saddest of all the days. Although, I do suspect we'll be able to make up the lack of granite with the diorite. We can turn all this diorite into granite. Because I think I've got like a shulker box of quartz back home. Is this all we managed to do? 4 shulker boxes of granite. Not even full. 4. And a couple shulker boxes of... Did I fill any of these? No. Interesting. I mean, we got a bunch of other stuff, though. Like an insane amount of other stuff. Copper in particular. Yeah, we didn't fill this up. Oh, there's some more in here. Hold on. There we go. That completes the 4 shulker boxes. Oh, there's even more, though. Oh, these are all, like, spread out. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's remove what isn't granite. That'll give us a clear view. That's not granite either. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shulker boxes of granite in 3 hours. That's or 2 hours, right? We did mining for 2 hours, I think. Bardas13, thank you for the 20 months, my friend. Looking forward to the next 20. Thank you. I mean, it's not bad. If I wasn't streaming and I was just hyper focused on this, I think we could have. I could get like quite a lot, right? You know, you just put like a podcast on or some music, whatever. Like you could get through this real fast. For sure. But yeah, not a bad method at all. Guys, I think we're going to call it here for tonight. We have run into the next patch of Hermitcraft streamers. There's a bunch of us streaming right now, so and we've been going since 6. So I think we're going to call it here, guys. Thank you very much for all of the love this evening. I appreciate you all. Thanks for all the biddies and the subs and the resubs and the sub bombs. Mods, thanks for looking after the place, as always. And to my dear Patreons, thank you guys for helping me, as always, keep the lights on and keep this show going. Thank you very much, friends. Hope you enjoyed it. Next episode coming soon. We're making the auto smelter, the heat station, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to raid Clear next, and we will see you guys again potentially tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll see, though. Only if I can get my episode done. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye, guys.